All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all tap on in. I salute and I appreciate everybody that's going to join this stream. And I want to get into, and I want to talk about something with you guys because something has me very, very upset. And it is the state of the people I see on YouTube. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm very disappointed with a lot of people in these comment sections and a lot of people on YouTube. I notice that we got a lot of people who lack common human decency, morals, and general ethics. And it saddens me to see that because everybody always want to talk about growth and talking about moving forward, but it's disgusting to see the state of YouTube and the state of the mentality of a lot of people, especially surrounding this situation with Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, and now the female comedian Christina. I think her last name is I don't forget her last name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I want to talk about this. I did a video a couple hours ago, and in that video, I was Christina Payne. Thank y'all. In that video, I spoke about, and for the last 2 days since this video came out, I spoke about the fact that I can be a fan, right? I can be a fan of a person's work. I'm a fan of Corey Holcomb's comedy act. I think he's a funny guy. I'm a fan of his. I've been following his show, watching him for years. But I'm also not a whole chump ass nigga that's not gonna say something how I see it and how I feel it. That shit he did to that girl was wrong. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. I see a lot of people on YouTube got these lame ass, Fonzo the Bear ass excuses. Oh, ticket. Oh, you didn't see the whole tape. Oh, ticket. Oh, this happened a while back. Nigga, if it was your mama, you wouldn't care if it happened 10 years ago. You would still be hot and stand on that business. Or if it was your sister. Or if it was your daughter, nigga. But because it ain't, you niggas don't care. Y'all are disgusting. You disgust me. Because at the end of the day, that woman is somebody's sister, potentially somebody's daughter, somebody's granddaughter. It may be somebody's mother. I don't know if she got kids or not. But you people are insane. And these idiots run around here on YouTube and have lost their damn mind. I saw so many lame ass fucking excuses in that comment section. Hey, Ticket, man, this happened 2 years ago. It's already over. It ain't over with, motherfucker. Excuse my French tonight. I'm going to get raw on these niggas because sometimes you got to get down on their level. Did y'all not listen to the TMZ interview? Did you not listen to that? They asked the girl a question on the TMZ interview that everybody missed. See, while these bozos is in the comment section with that lame ass, hey man, that happened. This we already know about this. Nigga, you cool with that shit? Bitch ass nigga. You cool with it? Fuck nigga. Everybody I see that pretend like they cool with this shit, it let me know what type of people they are in real life. A lot of these niggas hitting on a woman. So it don't mean nothing to them that they seen that shit. These niggas will be up quick to raise their hand. No morals. no code of ethics. They'll be quick to raise their hand on a woman, right? Then they'll make excuses. Oh, Ticket, you didn't see the whole nigga. I saw that tape, and guess what that tape showed me? You know what that videotape right there in front of y'all showed me? I'm gonna tell you what it showed me. It showed me that even though I like Corey Holcomb as a comedian and I like his work, he a bad decision maker in this situation. He ain't got no self-control. He could have walked away. There's no excuse. I don't care what y'all say, this, that. In this situation right here, when she was doing that talking, right? Corey could have turned around and walked away. And he'd have never had any of these issues, ever. But since these lames came in my comment section making all these lame rabbit ass excuses, it shows y'all how disgusting this new era is, right? Right? Show y'all how disgusting this new era is. I want y'all to show y'all something that y'all all missed. I want to show y'all something that y'all all missed. Because you missed something big, and I'm going to show it to you. What you guys missed was, okay? What you missed was, you missed that when she did an interview on TMZ, Christina, when she did an interview on TMZ, right? And I hear these people talking about, oh man, she trying to cry. Nigga, you don't know what you'll feel you going through that situation now, and the whole world don't see the fucking tape. You don't know what emotions that woman got. People are sick in this fucking world, man. Trying to read and get in people's minds and stuff. Y'all demean these people and shit like that. Listen, bro. Regardless of the situation, Corey should have walked away. He got too much to lose. Way too much to lose. And that's when you have to look at yourself and say, damn, I do got to walk away from that situation. Because I got all this shit to lose that I've worked so hard to gain. In 1 second, I can lose it all. And these are the decisions that people make every day in life. You guys, y'all don't understand. We have a prison full of black folk. And I'm talking to black folk right now. Because of a bad decision they made. Split-second decision. Rob a bank. Pull a trigger and take somebody else's life. When they could have just, you know what, man? Fuck it, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth me losing my daughter. It ain't worth me losing my son. It ain't worth me losing my wife, losing my family, losing my freedom. But people, like I said before, right, will say dumb shit like this dude right here, right? These people are disgraceful, man. And like I said before, it shows you the lack of character with these people, right? It shows y'all this. They won't address the elephant in there. They're afraid to step up to the people that they appreciate the work for. I'm going to say it again. I'm a fan of Corey Holcomb's work. I like him as a comedian. I don't hate Corey Holcomb. I dislike what he did, nigga, and I have no fear to speak out against that shit. The same way I spoke out against Futon going up there capping on the 5150 show, nigga. Right? But let me say this to all these bozos in the comment section because they missed something when this TMZ interview happened. When TMZ did the interview with this woman, TMZ asked her a question. Now, if you go back and look at my comment sections from my last videos on this situation, the last two videos, it's a lot of jabronis in the comment section saying, oh man, this happened 2 years ago. This has already been settled. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. You guys don't have a brain. to even put in a head. And here's the reason why I say that. Let's not even talk about criminal. I told y'all this could destroy Corey as far as his work. That tape coming out, people seeing that imagery, it could cause venues to not want to book him, boycott him. It could cause him to lose viewership, and people who were riding with him turn against him. He has a lot to lose. This was on every platform that they reported about this shit. They reported about this on every major. I even saw articles in Rolling Stone over in the UK. They was talking about this shit. This story was worldwide. That video came out. And to all the bozos in here who said it's over with, no, it's not over with. But since I know y'all don't like to listen, and I gotta come teach, let's have a little lesson tonight. In criminal cases. Because remember, y'all was like, it's already over with, man. I'm telling you that right now, man. It's over with, bro. This been happening. Know your role and shut your fucking mouth. In criminal cases, once a conviction is final, after the trial, appeals exhausted, new evidence, i.e., a videotape, new evidence can potentially lead to the conviction being overturned or a new trial ordered. But through specific post-conviction mechanisms. Now walk with me now, because I'm not finished. Newly discovered evidence, also called after discovered evidence, is a common ground for relief. You typically file a petition or motion for post-conviction relief under 28 USC 2255 in federal cases, right? To the person who says, so you have to go live and monetize it to make his life worse. First of all, let me say this to you. They went live and put that monkey show on the fucking live internet, you punk bitch. Don't you come in here running your fucking mouth to me, boy. I will put every last one of you suckers in your place. Right? And I'm going to say it to you again. You niggas is a bunch of weak punk bitches who love to put your hands on women, nigga. You's a fuck nigga, boy. I don't already told you, nigga. Men and women need to keep their goddamn hands to themselves. If you don't like what I say, get off your knees. Now take that shit with you back down the block and around the corner, nigga. The fuck wrong with you? I'm trying to educate these dummies so the next nigga don't make the same mistake that Corey made. But y'all niggas is too stupid and stuck in your fucking dumbass capping ass ways to see when a nigga giving you some fucking knowledge. You idiots. This new era of stupid have destroyed us. This new era of stupid. I'm sick of every last one of these niggas, man. Y'all making all these goddamn excuses. That man could have turned around, walked away, went home, no problem. And that's what you got to teach your kids. Fellas, that's what you got to teach your son. Hey, young man, come here, young fella. Hey, when that girl make you mad, don't put your hands on that woman. I don't give a damn what she say. Look, turn around, walk away. Fuck her. Just let her go ahead and say whatever she's gonna say. She can get it. She can get the one up. Just let her go on here. That way, you keep all your money. That way, you don't have to worry about no tape coming out. That way, you ain't got to worry about a bunch of people lying and capping online, talking about something. Hey man, what this happened to you, nigga? Shut up, nigga. And if you niggas was younger, you all you niggas need a beat. I can tell right now, a lot of these dudes didn't get enough whoopings growing up. That's the problem right there. I'm telling y'all this. Spare the rod, spoil the child. The pure ignorance So let's keep going on. It says newly discovered evidence, also called after discovered evidence, is common ground for relief. You typically file a petition or motion for post-conviction relief. I already told y'all this, right? Say it again. To the nigga who said, mama's boys, let me say this to you, brother. I'm going to say this to you very right. Right? Every son should love their mama. Every son should love their mother and their father. I'm going to leave it like that with you. Let's keep going. Right? So, I want to get to this next point. Right? I want to get to this next point. Right? Let me put this on the screen. I want to make sure I got this right, because this is all out of order. I apologize that this is all out of order, right? So let me get this right. I think this might be right how I got it right now. Hey, killer, shut up, man. Current legal status. And it made me think, God damn, they're gonna try and get Corey up out of here. Like I told y'all the first time, I'm finna show y'all why right now. And this is why I'm gonna show y'all right now. And to the person who said this, let me go ahead and answer you. They said I was with you until you got to the voting part, because that's why we're going through all this stuff now. Voting does make a difference. I don't agree with either, but definitely not Trump. Voting does not make a difference, sir. And I'm gonna tell you why voting does not make a difference. Because you've been getting the same shit shoveled to you every single year. And see, here's the thing. You have a right to vote, and guess what? You have a right not to vote. Let me give you another example, since you people need to be educated, right? This is the same thing as marriage. This is the reason why everybody's not married. What if they forced everybody to get married? Regardless if you like the person or not. Remember they used to do that shit in the old days? They used to make you marry somebody. You marry a motherfucker you don't even like. But you have an option. Right? If you like a person and they like you, you can go get married. If you don't like another person, you ain't gotta get married. A lot of people single. They choose to be single. That's their choice. It's the same with voting. See, I'm gonna tell you something. That evil or greater evil shit or lesser evil is evil. Evil is evil. Right? Let me say this to you again. Evil is evil. Whether you steal or whether you kill, it's a sin. It's evil, sir. So when you talk about balancing it out, it's evil. Either way you look at it, it's evil. So you have a right to choose not to vote for the evil. And here's the thing. If everybody say both sides are full of shit, Republicans and Democrats, they're full of shit. We ain't voting for nobody. Guess what happens? The people force the hand to put some real goddamn leadership up here on the board. Because if not, we ain't gonna waste our time and go out here and vote for it. That's how you deal with it. But y'all, a lot of people are so mentally weak that they don't think like this. They don't think if everybody say, hold on, man, we ain't just gotta go vote for somebody, man. If we all ain't feeling this shit, hey, look, man, we ain't going nowhere. We ain't stepping outside this goddamn house until you put an option up here that's not out here pushing aside. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Let me say it to you one more time. You may be in conjunction with a side, Republican or Democrat. You may be a Democrat. Let me say this to you again. And shout out to my boy Tom Bennett. He said he hadn't in 20 years, and I salute him for that. You may be a Democrat, but guess what? You say, I ain't rocking with all that shit Kamala talking about. But you don't like Trump. That don't mean you gotta go vote for Kamala, nigga. I ain't voting for none of these motherfuckers. I'm just telling you what it is. I ain't voting for none of them. Period. I don't like this side, I don't like that side, I ain't going to vote. Give me somebody who's going to actually care about helping all of the people that are in the worst. We giving money to all these other countries And we got people that told me we can't even fix our problems in the worst communities in the United States of America starving. But we over here giving all this money to other countries. We putting troops and all this other resources in other countries. They can't even stop school shootings. Don't get on my level, nigga. I will smoke futon, all them niggas. Any of them niggas want to talk that political talk, nigga, I'll make them niggas sit down, nigga. Them niggas don't want no smoke with me. I'll do what my nigga Town said. I had nigga holding that microphone, nigga. Think about that next move. Nigga. See, y'all don't want to ask these questions. See, that's the problem. Y'all not asking the real questions. The real questions is, why do we have to go protect and go to cap and bet for every other country, but we can't even protect ours? We can't even send 2 military people to all these schools and stop all these school shootings. We can't even do that. But y'all got people on YouTube capping, talking about some, yeah, man, we had to go to Venezuela. We got to do this, man. Know your role and shut your goddamn mouth. Shut up. You sound ridiculous. Period. If you don't give us an option that we're satisfied with and we respect as a people, we don't want it. You gotta start rejecting that shit and making them people give you. I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I go to the store and I ask for a sandwich, I want that sandwich to look like you put on that screen right there. You ain't gonna come out here and give me no half a sandwich. No. Take that shit back. I want what you saw. What it look like right there on the screen, that's what I want. That's what I'm paying for. Y'all out here paying y'all tax. This is what we asking for. Get the people what they really want. A lot of y'all are trained that, oh, no, I don't want that person to get, so let me vote for the other person. You might not even be completely sold on what this person's talking about. Then they get in office, don't do nothing that helps anything that you looking out for. And now look. That's the issues. And don't y'all notice that everybody who run as an independent, they block both sides, come together. That's the only time they can come together and block them motherfuckers out. They block those mofos out. Think about what I just said. I want y'all to think about that. The ones who ain't got no affiliation, both sides will then come together for the first time ever and block those guys out. Be like, nah, you got to go. You can't come around here. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So, Mr. No More Wars, don't lie to all of y'all, got us in all these other situations and conflicts, but we can't even stop crime in our biggest cities. We can't. Think about what I'm just saying to y'all. So anyways, back to what I was saying about this. Me personally, I just wish Corey would just walked away. I know how mad that he had to been if somebody talking some stuff to you like that. Man, listen, bro. When you got the bag, when you got the money, when you in that position, bro, you gotta just turn around and walk away, bro. You gotta say, you know what, man? F it. I don't care if all nigga I ain't finna take. Cause the L you gonna take is gonna be bigger. Now, peep game to why I said that. It matters now that the tape came out. Why? TMZ asked this girl a question that everybody missed. All these niggas came in the comment section talking, "Ticket, man, this shit happened 2 years ago. It's already over. They already talking." No, it ain't. Did you hear what TMZ asked that girl? TMZ asked this girl yesterday in the interview, "Are you going to press charges?" I said, what? I thought these niggas on YouTube said this shit was over with. She ain't pressed charges? Then I looked it up. Read it right there on your screen. This with the tape out now. Current legal status. I looked that up. No final criminal conviction or civil judgment has been reported in this matter as of the latest available information, early 2026. Mrs. Payne filed a battery report with the LAPD shortly after the incident, but Corey Holcomb was never arrested, and no criminal charges appear to have been filed or pursued by prosecutors. Both parties filed for temporary restraining orders in Los Angeles Superior Court shortly after the December 2024 event. Holcomb's filing, February 3rd, 2025, claimed that Mrs. Payne assaulted him first. sucker punching him from behind, hurling insults, etc., and portrayed his actions as self-defense or a push rather than a punch. A judge denied Holcomb's request for immediate temporary restraining order and set a hearing around February the 4th, 2025 for both sides to argue. Both restraining orders were reportedly granted temporarily and remain in effect through at least April 2026, per some reports. But it goes on. It goes on. If a final restraining order, after a full hearing or any future civil lawsuit results, right, for assault and battery or defamation, results in a ruling against, and see, that's the thing. I hope, Corey, if you're listening, I hope he don't go on Tuesday night. Go, because y'all know Corey, he ain't finna back down from that. Listen, I've watched Corey for years. Corey the type, he will turn up. I hope Corey don't even talk about this shit. I hope he turned down and just talk about something else. Because the last thing I want to see him do is go on there and go off and like, I don't want to see people try to put that battery and gas him to do that shit, bro. I hope he don't say nothing about this shit, bro. Read this line right here, you guys. So it says, for assault, battery, defamation results in a ruling against one party. Yes, it could potentially be challenged or overturned if compelling new evidence emerges later. Now, remember this girl, she said in a TMZ interview, this is all the stuff that y'all have to listen to what she said. She said she want the full tape. See, everybody keep talking about, Ticket, man, you gotta get the tape. No, she's asking for the full tape. She claims on the full tape that dude allegedly pulled out a blicky and handed it to his man on tape and told him, yo, hold that, go ahead, hold that, right? Straight up. And to the person who says, let him talk, we don't care, see, because you're an idiot. You're a damn fool. You want to see a man put himself in a whole jam. The worst thing after all this press that Corey Holcomb could do is go up there and crash out on the mic. That's the worst thing. You niggas give stupid advice. And then when niggas get in trouble, ain't none of you niggas coming with bail money. None of you niggas coming with no kind of financial assistance when it's time to pay these lawsuits. So shut the fuck up, dog. You sound like an ignorant individual. And I'm gonna cook every last one of you niggas because I ain't got time for your shit. I'm gonna tell you what it is, nigga. See, I'm telling nigga do something. Hey, nigga, save your money, nigga. Don't even say nothing. Let that shit, man, just let that shit ride, bro. This shit is too hot right now. This shit got crazy. Y'all trying to tell a dude to crash out. So here's why I'm telling y'all, and to the dude who said, why you say it went to another level, brother. Are you listening? Listen to what Anton said after the situation. Futon. Anton said, and I listened to Anton, and I thought about what he said. Anton, in my opinion, didn't just go to do an interview with Corey. He went to completely destroy Corey. And when I say completely, I mean completely. I think the only part of Anton's plan that failed was Corey not hitting that dude. And let me tell you this. I watched the video of his wife. from the past that he played. His wife says she thinks he's capable of unaliving somebody. And somebody also had Anton on tape before telling the dude that was on his live that if he threatened him or made him feel threatened, that he'll bleep bleep his you know what off. Now, let me say this. Here's why. And to the dude who sounds slow, no, you are slow. I'm finna tell you why. Because you niggas is stuck on stupid. He said, and I'm talking about Futon, he said, man, when I went up there, I was playing chess, not checkers. If you think about what he said, and I told you this before, I'm going to say it to you again. It's starting to look like Futon playing this whole thing out. Futon already been wanting to go extra viral anyways. Corey Holcomb got a lot of people that's behind the scenes, apparently, that don't like him. So Anton and Corey allegedly were gonna do the interview on video. But Anton, according to the report, suggested, nah, let's do it face to face. Remember, Anton said, nah, I'm doing all my interviews face to face from now on. I'm doing all my interviews face to face. So, what does Futon do? He goes up there to the 5150 show with an armed bodyguard. Why is that? If you ain't going with no trouble, no smoke, you just going to do a normal interview, why is you going up there with an armed bodyguard? Unless you've already seen the tape of Corey with this girl. You already know that Corey got a short fuse and that he may be about this shit for real. So that could have been a free one for Futon. What do I mean? For his security. Armed security. If anything were to happen, and Anton Daniels has licensed armed security. Let me say this again. See, people don't use their brains, and I'm thinking 30 steps ahead of everybody. I believe Futon seen that video because that video had been sitting on ice for a year. I believe Futon seen that video. And remember what happened, y'all. After Corey hit the girl, and him and the dude, the security guard jumped in. The one security guard that was at the event jumped in and started fighting with Corey. Then all them other people started jumping on that security guard. Right? So Pete what Futon said at the 5150 show. When Corey was like, nigga, you got your bodyguard here, nigga. He said, nigga, you got all your niggas here. He said, nah. He told him he had all his people, his security. He said, nah, there ain't no security. That's just my homeboys. Peep that now. So, in my opinion, Futon seen all this already. He studied. He already seen this. The world hadn't seen this. So he went up there, in my opinion, thinking, I'm going to get this nigga to all the way crash out and lose everything right here. I'm going to show y'all how ignorant these niggas is. And guess what? Futon could have got off with a free one. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Futon, in my opinion, he wanted Corey to go off and hit him. That's why he was so brave. In real life, though, y'all think this man, my nigga Town said this shit, and I thought about what he said. That nigga was grabbing that mic so hard, he wanted that nigga to hit him, bro, in my opinion. Because what happens as soon as Corey hits him? Security got to stand on business. It's armed security. Now, let me say this again. If you strapped and you got and here's the question that we all have to ask. And this is why I want the answer to this question. I need the answer to this question, right? Futon said in that video that they played on somebody's channel today, he told that dude he got into an argument with, when that dude went up that stream, he said, yo, if I feel threatened, I'm a bleep, 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 yo, off. Which lets you know that Futon, he must be holding. So I ask y'all this question. Do you think Futon went up to the 5150 show not strapped? Think about this. So when Futon didn't flinch, did that security guard have a weapon in there on him? Or was it outside? And did Futon and them had a strap outside? Because Futon said, yo, let's go outside. Fuck it, let's go outside. Now, guess what happens? Guess what? Because we already seen how this situation goes down. And we saw a dude get away with a murder because of this. We seen this. If they go outside, remember, I believe Futon already saw that other video with that girl behind the scenes. So he already know. Right? Which is why I told y'all, if he went outside and they got it popping and somebody got popped out there and laid down from futon side to the other side. This video coming out the very next day to corroborate the type of shit and try to stain Corey's name. That's why I said Corey should have walked away. People, now walk with me what I'm saying to y'all now. So futon, if he got armed security and if Corey went outside, that was the smartest thing Corey didn't do, was hit the dude or go outside. Think about this. If Corey hit that dude, security got a license to stand on business with that blicky because there's so many other people that's around. And what you think security gonna do? You think security gonna go to the hands and he got the strap? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And to the person who said this is based on assumption, this is not based on assumption. These are facts. He had armed security in there with him. These are facts. And you don't, and tell me where he got enough balls to tell a nigga in Cali, step outside, nigga, then. On his turf. If you ain't got no security with you that's ready to go all the way. See, y'all ain't thinking. Y'all ain't thinking. So when you use your brains and you think about this situation, the one thing that I think that Corey did that Anton did not expect was he didn't fire off and hit him. And I'm glad he didn't. Because if he would have fired off and hit Corey, and then the security would have jumped up, y'all know Corey Boyd's gonna jump up. Then the security gonna have to make a choice if he's strapped. And that security is hired to protect Anton's life at all costs. Do your math. Do your math. So when you have armed security and your security stand on business, he can't be arrested. He don't face no charges. Then guess what? The very next day, when everybody said, oh, this fucked up, now this video drops to the world. Showing what? Corey Holcomb being aggressive with this woman outside. Even though the incident happened years ago, the video was under wraps. But now, if that video would have came out and said, damn, this nigga's a monster for real. Now, what do Futon do? He don't completely eat to the nigga. Because he might have been able to get off with a, you know what, and show everybody, say, see, this is what I'm talking about. Ain't no way he went up there the way he did talking how he was talking if he wasn't ready for whatever. And go watch the video of his wife. His own wife said that she never heard that he did it, but listen to what his wife said about what she thought his capability was of taking another man's life. And that was years ago. See? Y'all ain't thinking. See? A lot of people ain't thinking. So now let's fast forward. The TMZ interview. The TMZ interview. And this is why everybody have to listen when I'm telling y'all this shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, baby. I just gotta grab something. All right. So let me play this for y'all, because I think people need to get the picture and feel where I'm coming from very clear. Right? Because I'm finna show y'all this. Because when everybody kept saying, nigga, it's over with. No, it ain't. Did you hear the TMZ interview? Did you hear? If you didn't hear the TMZ interview, shit, y'all niggas must not be listening. But let's listen to the TMZ interview, because they said something to her in this interview. And when they asked her the question, I said, damn, this shit ain't even go to court yet. Everybody was talking like this shit was over with and that this was nope. The TMZ interview This woman say, and let me play it for y'all right now, because I want to get right to that point where they asked her. She started crying when they asked her, yo, are you going to go criminal with this? I'm like, criminal now? Now listen to what I just said. And we stand out there and roast, but everybody knows in the hood, whoever wants to fight or cry first loses. And he literally lost it.
Well, now he's sad that you went after him first and it's not seen in the video. Right. What he actually wrote in his restraining order is that you put hands on him before this video started. First, so of course he has to like create some crazy story, you know, but basically at the end of the day, he put his hands on me and I didn't do anything to him. I didn't, nothing. But let's stop right there. That's the thing they gonna come off with. They gonna say, Corey, if she put her hands on you, give us the video. Give us the video. This is the part everybody gotta understand, man. I don't wanna see, I know how hard that nigga worked for his spot. But that's why I say nigga gotta stop telling these niggas, hey, crash out. Nigga, don't say that shit, nigga. You tell a nigga, hey, bro, listen, man, just fall back, man. Fuck it, bro. Sometimes when you want to keep your sanity, when you want to keep your money, when you want to keep your livelihood, you got to take that little personal L right there. Where she talking shit, challenging your manhood, if that's what's going on, and saying whatever. Bro, you got to just say, you know what, fuck it, man. Ain't even worth everything I work for. I'm walking away, man. I'm going home, bro. Period. No excuses. And any good friend would have told him, hey, man, let's get the fuck on out of here, man. She capping, man. Come on, bro. They the push court, got him ass on up out of here, man. Come on, bro. Let's get out of here, bro. But y'all niggas don't want to do that, though. Y'all niggas wanted to go the other way. I'm trying to say, nigga, don't do that. Because of all the other shit that's going to come with it. Let's keep going. And also what that video is not showing is the minutes before that. See? And she said she want to show before that. She said she alleges that he pulled out the blicky and handed it to his mans. She want the video. Now, here's the thing everybody got to understand. And I'm going to say this to everybody on this channel. Y'all niggas need to shut the fuck up. Because this is what I'm telling y'all. When Futon said he was playing chess, when Futon said, listen to what he said. He said, I was taught you don't go to war unless you got your money right. He said, I got my money right now, I'm ready for war. If Futon, bro, if whoever, I want y'all to think about this. Because the tape was clipped up. It didn't show like the whole aftermath. Are y'all thinking how I'm thinking? What if these people put a piece of this tape out and are waiting until Tuesday for all y'all to tell Corey to go up there and talk more shit? And then Futon tell him, hey, now go ahead and release the whole tape. It's quiet in here. You niggas quiet in here. You niggas is quiet in here. Yeah, go ahead and clip it. Let out that little part where he walked up on her and put his hands on her. Yeah. Because you know that nigga gonna crash out on Tuesday when he go on there. He gonna say all kind of shit, deny all this other shit, say she did this. Yeah. And then after he do that, we gonna drop the whole goddamn video. You know, the part where she said, yeah, we got that whole. Don't think that they just got this part. Remember, that's a CCTV cam. That means they got the whole goddamn video. Somebody got that whole video. What if Futon got the video, the whole video? And he playing chess. And he waiting for this nigga to go up there, crash out, deny everything, and then drop the whole video. That's playing chess. And to the person who said that, drop the video then, bro, you gotta understand. When you play chess, you don't make all your moves at one time, buddy.
That's the quickest way to get your ass checkmated. Right? I'm just saying. To the person who said, how you know Futon got the video? No, no, no. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Futon said that he studied Corey. This is before all this. He said he studied Corey and that he's playing chess, not checkers, nigga. And that he got his money right. He ready for war. How much money you think he took to get that tape released that's been under wraps for over a year? How much money you think it'll cost for Futon to get that whole video? Y'all not thinking. That's the problem. These people are 25,000 steps behind and they don't really think, right? Think about what I just said, right? So now that the tape is out, this part that they put out, let me say it again, right? Now that this part has been put out, this is a part of the tape, right? What if they want Corey to go in there and say, these niggas lying, nigga? If you play the whole fucking tape, nigga, why them niggas didn't put the whole tape? And then after this show, boop, them niggas come back and drop the whole goddamn tape. And then what if on the tape is what this girl said on the TMZ interview it is? Hands on me, and I didn't do anything to him. I didn't, nothing. But also what that video is not showing is the minutes before that. That video really needs to start from when I walk out there initially instead of right cut right there. Now, that's the tape. Who got the tape? The same people who dropped that? I guarantee you they got that whole fucking tape. I guarantee you. And to the person who said this is nothing but an attempt to ruin somebody's career, they can't ruin your career if you didn't do nothing wrong. That's why I tell these people, yo, stay away from that shit, man. Real talk, don't hit no woman, man. You ain't gonna win at the end of the day, especially when they got tape. I'm telling y'all this. I'm being as honest as I can be. Now listen to what she said. She said this in a TMZ interview, which made me think, like, damn, dog, them niggas got to have that whole tape. Because remember, they dropped this little piece, but even when the bodyguard started scrapping with Corey, the bodyguard right there, even when he started scrapping with Corey and everybody else jumped in, they edited that out. So they got parts of the tape we ain't even see. You know they got the whole tape. Who got the whole tape? Now, here's why this is important. Listen to what she said next. Crazy story, but basically at the end of the day, he put his hands on me and I didn't do anything to him. I didn't, nothing. But also what that video is not showing is the minutes before that. That video really needs to start from when I walk out there initially instead of right cut right there, because there's a gun involved that he passed off to another female comedian and was like, oh, go put that up for me before he hit me. Game over. If she got a tape, or if Futon or one of these people got a tape, and it's exactly what she just said, let me say this again. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. 48 law, man, listen, man. The rules of engagement, the art of war, man. Futon, where he get the heart to fly out to Cali, go up there, go on this man's show, tell this man that he SD in his studio, and then tell the nigga, let's step outside, nigga, fuck it. Unless this is already all planned out. I believe that it's not just Futon. I believe it's an entire group of people that have come together. Right? That's what I believe. Think about what I just said. To the person who said, how is passing a legally purchased firearm game over? Listen to what she said. You're not listening, sir. You're not listening. You have to listen.
Cut right there because there's a gun involved that he passed off to another female comedian and was like, oh, go put that up for me before he hit me. So
now, what that does is, right, that adds along to what you call the dramatization that's going to help make Corey look even more like a monster. That damn nigga, you in a comedy spot, you got a strap on you? Nigga, what type of beef you got? Think about what I just said. To the person who said the case is closed because she said so, right? She didn't say so. She didn't say that the case is closed. They asked her. Now let's play that part right there. Let's play that part.
Literally, I am fighting with my mouth for my life, roasting this dude, but in the name of Jesus, okay? So I literally said, like, leave me alone. Like, you didn't learn from the last time you tried to, say, he said, I'm a super stockist B. That's what he said initially 6 months prior to that hit. So he finally did what he had been saying he was going to do. He threatened me in June of 2024, before this hit happened.
And see, here we go again. This man says she lying. Well, guess what? The tape ain't lie. He did hit her. The tape ain't lie. He did hit her. And it's the same shit y'all said to Cassie. Y'all said Cassie was lying till that tape came out. Diddy beating the holy hell out of her. Nigga, sit down and shut the fuck up. You's a weak ass nigga, and you probably put your hands on women too, nigga. Sit down and shut up, nigga. And I feel bad for any of you niggas that got daughters. I feel bad for it. Because you niggas are sick-minded. And you niggas are headed a one-way ticket straight to hell, nigga. You niggas is a bunch of weirdos that have no problem putting your hands on women, nigga. But you niggas would be so hard, so mad if a nigga do that shit to your daughter, your wife, or your mama, nigga. But ain't got no problem coming in here on cap. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Talking about you protect women. If you protect women, nigga, you'll shut the fuck up and let the shit play out, nigga. I'm telling you that we saw on tape, bitch ass little boy. We saw on tape, nigga. He closed the space. The space was wide open. Look where he's at. Look where she's at. She ain't never moved. He moved in on her. Game over, you big dummy. Game over.
In December of 2024, and there's witnesses for that as well. So, what?
Now, she said she got witnesses for when he allegedly threatened to superstock her back in December 2024. That's what she said. To the person who said this was talked about years ago, nigga, you's a fucking idiot. We're not talking about talk, you big dumb son of a bitch. We talking about, we seen the video, nigga. The video came out in 2026, you idiot. Now sit down and shut the fuck up, nigga. Cassie hit Diddy Diddy hit Cassie in 2016, fuck nuts. The video came out in 2025, nigga. Shut up, boy. The fuck wrong with you? You niggas is a bunch of weirdo. Goddamn gonna have no problem with putting your hands on. I told y'all, I ain't for none of that shit. A man putting his hand on a woman, putting her hands on a man. I'm not for it either way. Because I know what the end result of this shit is. Period. And to the person who said, if you're scared of someone, why go around them? She's a comedian, fool. They were both at a comic event. Know your role and shut your damn mouth when grown folks talking. The hell is wrong with you? Come on, if you're scared, why go around? She's a comedian, asshole. Like they were both at the Hollywood Improv. They were both at a comedy show, dummy. So if you have two comedians, they both gonna be in the same circles. You dudes stuck on stupid coming here running your mouth. I got smoke for every last one of you monkeys. Period. Oh, ah! Bring it. A whole internet full of stupidity. It's sad, man. Y'all got all these people in here leading all these young fellas down the path of damnation, man. It's disgusting. These niggas can't even just say, hey, man, he's fucked up, bro. He shouldn't have put his hands on him, man, and leave it at that. They can't even say that. They got to come in here with 1,000 excuses. That shit's sad, man. There ain't no excuses, man. You rich, you got everything to lose, bro. Walk away. Take that L, nigga. Walk away. Now you got TMZ asking this girl, is she gonna press charges? Right?
Christina, what started back in June? What started this beef between you? Is it just a roasting that somebody that?
Well, he literally jumped into a conversation I was having with another comedian, and we were having this conversation with that comedian because of what he was doing to another female comedian, making her uncomfortable. So when that guy went off, and I clown him to silence, but later he's my friend, so I'm like leaving. I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna see you tomorrow, friend. On some like, but he literally was on silence and then stood over by Corey Holcomb, and then Corey Holcomb goes, he ain't gotta say you.
Now think about this. As much as Corey used the B word, how hard is it gonna be for anybody to believe that? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, man.
Every time, or no detectives were ever available, ever, for some reason. It hit me because I'm telling you about God, and like, you need to change your ways, and it's just horrible. Like, and then I'm just disappointed in how nothing was done, and I went back to the police station like so many times, and the LA fires were the excuse every time, or no detectives were ever available, ever, for some reason.
Well, but the video changes things. I mean, when it's just...
See? And that's why I try to tell everybody on YouTube. Right there. They learned that shit from the Diddy shit. I told y'all this. Them niggas this shit been talking about. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You niggas thinking on a mini level, nigga. Corey is a big time comedian. That video changed everything, bro. I be trying to tell these idiots. And y'all want him to go on the show and crash out and say something crazy. These niggas ain't, none of them niggas gonna have bail money. None of them niggas gonna have lawyer money. None of these niggas, they ain't gonna have no type of financial support for court if it go down for real. Hey, this nigga just talking on YouTube in the comment sections, acting like a bunch of damn hooligans. That shit's sad. So she's saying that shit didn't even go to the legal process yet. But what did TMZ say? Oh, the tape changed everything. But that's what I've been trying to tell these dudes first. They ain't want to listen to me, though. You got a bunch of ignorant dudes on social media. It's sad, bro. I don't think Corey should talk about that shit at all. Matter of fact, I don't even think he should go on the show this week. I don't even think he should show up. If I was him, if he had a lawyer, I'd advise him, man, don't say nothing else about this shit, bro. Straight up. I'm telling y'all this. If I was advising Corey, I'd tell him, hey man, if you do go on, hey man, just say, hey, look, I apologize for my hands in. I should never do that. I was wrong for putting my hands on a woman. I shouldn't do that. I apologize. I was wrong. Leave it at that. And just go on and do your show. That's it. Nigga, save your money, nigga. I'm telling y'all this. If anybody got any type of brains, that is the type of shit you'll do. You will try to get and just move forward from this situation, bro. Because if it seems like it's gonna be more leaks. This is how it happens, man. I'm telling y'all this shit, bro. I've studied this shit. This is drip, drip, drip. The more you come out saying shit, denying shit, the more they start leaking out. And if a mofo held onto this shit for a year. Now, peep what they said. They said Futon allegedly went in this comment section and dropped a 500 in this comment section, allegedly. Said that he wanted to pull up. So they was watching Corey. If I'm Corey, I don't trust none of that shit. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them shits, bro. I'm just be honest with you, man. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Corey had worked too hard over his career to crash out. I'm telling y'all this, bro. He's worked too hard, bro. Corey been doing shows, all that shit, bro. He built his own platform. He did all that, bro. You had to work your ass off to get to that level. And y'all got these niggas on YouTube want a nigga to crash out just so y'all won't help him when he down and out? Man, y'all niggas crazy as hell. Y'all niggas crazy as hell.
Your word against his word, it's a stalemate. Now you have the video, so that's why and if you don't want to answer, I'll respect that and back off. But that's why I'm wondering, are you going to go back to the police now, especially since you have mutual restraining orders? And are you going to say, look at this? Yeah.
Yeah, everybody said it was over. It's not over. Harvey just asked her, yo, you going to go back to the police? You got new evidence now. I try to tell y'all niggas this. Now, what y'all think that everybody that's on behind her telling her to do? Y'all know they putting that battery and telling her to go up there and report that shit at the police station, take that tape up there. Y'all know that's what they doing. Think about what I said. Think about what I just said, bro. That nigga Futon said, nigga, I'm playing chess, not checker. I thought about everything that nigga said. I said, why would this nigga fly out to Cali, nigga, and go up to the 5150 show with armed security? Unless he was looking for something. But bro, I thank God Corey didn't crash out and hit that dude. Because I truly believe that armed security would have been having a whole different conversation today. Because it would have been a mess up in that studio, man. Because you better believe Corey people gonna stand on business for him too. Even if they just friends. It'd have been disgusting up there. Futon ain't go out there jump with armed security for no reason, bro. He ain't do that, man. Bro, that nigga, come on, man, stop this. It was a reason why he picked out Corey Holcomb. Dan said, nigga, let's go outside. Yo, when you tell a nigga, let's go outside, I want y'all to think about this. This nigga has some brains. If you on this nigga's territory, I really want y'all to think about this. If you on another nigga territory, and you tell this nigga, let's go outside, nigga, are you crazy? Let's go outside. To the person who said, Harvey saying it's new evidence, it is new evidence. It's videotape. This is the one thing y'all don't understand. With that videotape, The police can go bring charges against him. She might not even have to report that shit with that tape out. That's the part of the law y'all don't understand. That's why I told y'all the videotape changed everything. And here, what's gonna happen? You know the cops gonna want to go get that whole tape. They can't hold that whole tape from the cops. But like I said to y'all, Futon ain't go up to Cali to the 5150 studios with armed security. Tell nigga, let's go outside. Nigga, who do that, nigga, with common sense? Unless they know that security ready to stand on business. Think about that. How many niggas went up there to the 5150 show with security? I don't think many did at all, if any at all, because they wasn't looking for no situation. But you got to think, when Futon said that, when he said, nigga, in that video, when he said, yeah, they told me you can't go to war unless you got your money right. So now I got my money right. Now I'm ready to go to war. That's what he said. And he also said in other videos about Corey, he said, nigga, I'm playing chess, nigga, not checkers. So even if you don't agree with Futon, I don't agree with none of that shit Futon be talking about. In my opinion, he had a plan. And in my opinion, that plan was to completely destroy Corey Holcomb. And I believe he had other people that's working with him that want to see Corey up out of here too. I'm talking about lose his whole career. TMZ interview the very next day. Video drops on Comedy Hype and on TMZ very next day. This shit in every fucking publication. Rolling Stone, Daily Mail UK, fucking every news outlet. Everybody on YouTube talking about this shit. Right? Think about what I just said. And to the person who says, oh, it's gonna backfire on him, no, it ain't. He linked up with them right people. Futon was out here doing all that stumping for you know who, for MAGA. Futon was up here doing all that stumping for MAGA, and you know MAGA look out for their own. Futon done been on all them Republican shows. So once again, you know, you said not if you're black. Oh, yes, you are if you're black. Yes, you are. They use that as to show. They'll use every a few test cases to show everybody, oh, we ain't got no problem. Yep. Because remember, when Futon got into it with the white dude, was they in the bakery? He ain't had that same energy with that dude that he had with Corey. When that white dude was talking crazy, he ain't tell him, yo, let's step outside, nigga. Think about what I said to y'all. Now he told him, you gonna tell Corey, nigga, let's do it. Fuck it, let's step outside then, nigga. Step outside for what, nigga? So your security guard can up that blicky that he got. Now, I want everybody in the comment section to tell me what y'all think would have happened. What do you think armed security would have did if Corey would have got there and knock this nigga to the next dimension? And I know it took everything from Corey not to hit that dude right there. It took everything for him not to hit that dude. These niggas talking about Corey was a coward. I don't believe Corey a coward. I don't believe that nigga's a coward, bro. I believe Corey would have goddamn, I believe he wanted to glass that nigga, man. But I think Corey thought about everything in one split second. I think he thought, like, damn, first of all, I'm on live. Damn, second of all, I already got legal situations going on. Third of all, this nigga got armed security right here. That was the smartest thing Corey did. So y'all tell me in the comment section, if Corey would have hit Futon right here, just not, I'm talking about not this glass, this through his eyeballs, what y'all think security would have did? That's all I'm asking y'all. To the person who says it depends on how many security guards, he had armed security. Armed security ain't be armed for no reason, bro. The one thing about armed security is that they're licensed to stand on business, nigga. They're not gonna get prosecuted for standing on business. If somebody hits Anton and they get into a scrap, bro, we seen this. We seen niggas in the street get off. Somebody got to fighting, somebody pull out a weapon, and we seen them walk out with no charges. So they call self-defense, stand your ground. With the security, if you got armed licensed security, shit, nigga, especially if it's an off-duty cop, nigga, we ain't no question. To the person who said Tupac had security, nigga, his security was told to leave their arms at home, nigga. Anton had armed security. There's a difference. And them niggas was in a car. Anton told this nigga, step outside. Right? Period. I'm trying to tell you, they trying to get Corey, man. I'm trying to tell you. I told y'all the first day I said, bro, they gonna try and cancel Corey. I already seen it. Once that video dropped, and then once he did that, and he walked off, and I seen that very next morning, he said that he playing chess, not checkers. I said, oh, this nigga really did. Damn, that next morning, remember early that morning, that video came out. Bro, I swear to God, that was like, I was up, doing nothing, just looking at my phone. Then this goddamn notification comes down from the other comedy hype channel. I'm like, what? Video? Man, I clicked on that shit, man. I said, oh, shit. Then I started putting it all together. So you can think they didn't got the whole video. Whoever got that little video right there, they got a longer video. Y'all already know. Yeah, you say you think Futon was counting on Corey to go take it outside? Oh, yeah, they took it outside. Oh, yeah, ain't no telling, because, I mean, they probably would have had cameras, but they would have took it outside and Corey would have fired off on dude. Bro, security would have just, you know what I'm saying? It'd have been a sad situation, man. You know? But I damn sure don't like Futon, man. I think that Futon got a lot of shit with him, man. You know what I'm saying? I even saw a thing where this dude was wearing a hot dog hat, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, bro. Y'all cannot be serious, man. They have Futon out here wearing a hot dog hat, bro. I literally cannot believe it, bro. I said, man, they ain't got this man doing this, man. Futon was out here, y'all. This is before the Rick Ross beard really grew out. He was out here with a hot dog hat on. I said, man, ain't no way, man. To the brother who said you sound dumb, it was hella straption. I don't sound dumb, brother. You're not listening to what I'm saying to you, my brother. I'm saying to you, here's the reason why I don't sound dumb, my brother. I don't sound dumb because, first of all, when Corey and Futon got into it, my nigga, if the one, all it takes is a security guard to get off one. Everybody else might have got something, but all it takes is a security guard to get off one, my nigga. What is you talking about? So to the dude who said y'all think the security guard the only one with a strap, we not saying that. We not saying that, brother. But he the only one that's licensed in there to let that thing go if it go down. Everybody else going to prison. Because if Corey hit AD first and they get the scrapping and anybody else pull out a strap, that all them niggas going to prison. Plus, you know how many police was watching that show live? Wasn't nobody trying to catch no case, nigga. This nigga say, I don't know what I talk about. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. And brush your teeth on the way out. You don't know what you talking about, dummy. You're not listening to the person who says he's the only one licensed. You're not listening to what I'm saying. When I'm saying licensed to shoot, I'm saying this. Listen, when you have armed security, let me say this to you. When you have armed security, right? Your armed security, let me say this again. I want to put this in the right perspective. Your armed security, if Anton is getting assaulted, he can legally use lethal force to defend Anton. It don't matter if all the Corey homies in there strapped. If ain't none of them niggas, let me say it again. Because if Corey would have hit Anton first, he would have been the provoker. Remember that. So if you then go and anybody gets popped, all them niggas going to prison. Nigga, the cops down there in 3 minutes. Nigga, it's damn near 30,000 people watching that show. Nigga, you know how many cops watching that show? Them niggas be there surround that bitch in about 2 minutes, nigga. So to the person who said that, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about, my brother. Right? To the person who said that security guard was out the door, that's when Futon said, fucking, I'm out. Not when he stood up and said, nigga, let's go outside. To the person who said, I'm lying to these people, I'm not lying to these people, sir. What are you talking about? The nigga came in here and said that all them other niggas were strapped. I'm telling you that Futon had armed security, nigga. Futon said, nigga, let's go outside. If they would have went outside and Corey would have hit dude first, Futon's armed security would have had legal right to use lethal force. If they would have went outside and Corey would have fired off on Futon first, and then one of his people used lethal force once they got the strapping, all his people would have went to prison because he would have been the provoker of the situation, which means lethal force was not necessary because Anton would have been considered to be in a position of defending himself. Nigga, you can't talk this shit with me, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Right? Think about what I just said. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying to y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. He was damn near daring the man to hit him. Once somebody hits you, I want to explain this to everybody in this building. Once somebody hits you, you are then in a self-defense mode. If somebody punches you and you hit them back, you're in self-defense mode. You have a right to defend yourself. If they didn't assault you, so it's the first person that strikes off. The other person, the person who got assaulted, is in self-defense mode. Learn the law, nigga. That's why I be trying to tell them they come in here trying to argue with a nigga, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Period. That's why I'm telling y'all, I didn't want to see the brother Corey go out like that. Because I agree with Corey cooking futon. But I already know what they was trying to do. I already know what they was trying to do to this man. To the person who says legally you cannot shoot someone for hitting you, we're not saying, bro, listen, we already saw this go down with the rapper, bro. And dude got off. What is you talking about, brother? What are you talking about? Once you hit somebody and start attacking them, that's an attack. Now his security have a right to defend. I guess I got to put this on the screen for y'all, man. This is crazy work. This is crazy work, man, that people don't even understand or even comprehend the law. It's sad that you even got to go through all of this just because people don't know what they talking about, bro. But I'll put on the screen just so you can understand. We'll ask this question as well, right? And what you ask is can the license, right? Hold on. Hold on. Armed security use lethal force if client is physically assaulted. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Cause I told y'all, it's a bunch of dummies on here. I'm telling y'all this. It have to be. It gotta be a bunch of niggas that don't know nothing about the law, bro. These niggas is crazy. See, I'm trying to talk a nigga not into doing something crazy because I know how the laws work, and these niggas don't know nothing about the law. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. So this is for everybody who just wants clarification to all these bums that's running their mouth in the comment section and don't have an idea what the hell they talking about. Let's get to that right now. All right, y'all. Do y'all see that on the screen? Do y'all see that on the screen? Do y'all see that on the screen? It ain't no mutual combat fight if you get hit first, sir. That's my point. You're not listening. 2 cents, you have no sense. It's not a mutual combat fight if you get hit first. So let's say, because remember, what happened is Corey got up. Now, he disrespected Corey by using the SD word. But Corey got up and went over there and said, yo, let's change seats. Remember now, Corey got into his space. Corey was on the other side. He moved into this man's space. So if he would have then moved all the way into his space and then fired off on dude, that ain't mutual combat. You're not listening, sir. Bro, I don't think you have 2 cents, but let me go ahead and get this to you. Can licensed armed security use lethal force if their client is physically assaulted? Yes. Licensed armed security personnel, such as bodyguards or protective agents, can legally use deadly force if their client is physically assaulted, but only under very strict conditions. Now let's read this. In the United States, where most such rules apply, similarly across states, though specifics vary, armed security guards operate under the same general self-defense and defense of others principles as private citizens, right? Now, they don't have the broader authority of police officers, but we got to find out if that armed security guard was an off-duty cop. Lethal force is typically justified only when there's reasonable belief that there is an imminent threat of death or serious bodily harm, grave injury, severe beating, stabbing, shooting, kidnapping with deadly intent to the client or to the other guard themselves. Now that's to the dude who said, "Oh, they was all strapped in there, nigga. You don't know what you're talking about, nigga." That gave his security guard the license to let everything go in there, nigga. Use your brains. Use your brains. If that was the case, which we don't know. Lord have mercy, man. So if he's there, because remember what Futon said. Futon is smart. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Futon is a smart dude. Futon said when Corey said, remember this, y'all. Remember this part of the show. When Corey said, "Yeah, nigga, you came in here with your bodyguard, nigga." Futon said, "Nigga, you got all your people, you got all them niggas right there." So Futon made it clear, because remember, we can't see this, they off camera. Futon said, "Man, you got all them dudes right there." He said, "Nah, they just my friends." Think about what I just said. Futon said, Corey said, "No, they just my friends." So that lets you know, he let you know right there, it was multiple people sitting behind there. We didn't even see it. We would not have known unless Futon said it. Period. There you have it right there. Now, the only question I have is, was that dude an off-duty cop? Because normally people hire off-duty cops that are licensed, because off-duty cop can, man, he can do the hell he wanted. Y'all already see this. Y'all already see this. Which would have been another reason why Corey didn't hit that dude, because he knew if that was an off-duty cop and Corey knew that was an off-duty cop, he probably like, "Nah, I ain't, man, that nigga a cop." You know what I'm saying? Corey might have just thought about, like, man, everybody trying to call Corey a coward. Man, that nigga had to think about that nigga. The smartest thing he did was not crash out. That's the smartest thing that he did. Right? So we'll see how this thing plays on, man. But this thing done went to a whole nother level now, man. You got TMZ asking this girl, is she gonna go back to, is she gonna take the new evidence to the cops, which is the video? They said it was an off-duty cop. Well, I don't know if that's for sure, so I can't say that for sure on this show. There would have to be evidence of that. I did hear rumors that there was an off-duty cop, but I can't say that for sure on my show. You know what I'm saying? But I do think Futon thought this whole thing. I do think Futon thought this whole thing out. Shout out to Beautiful One with the $100 donation in the Cash App too. Salute to you, baby. Much love to you. I appreciate it. And also, shout out to somebody else was in here too. Hold on. Shout out to DJ Torch Live and Phoenix Black with the donation. Right? Yeah, man. I hope Corey just, you know what I'm saying? I hope Corey fall back, man. I don't want to see, because like I said, Corey worked too hard, man. You know what I mean? And I think it's a lot of things that's in the background that's trying to get Corey up out of here, bro. That's just my personal opinion from me, what I'm seeing. Cause ain't no way TMZ got the tape, then the tape is released, then nah, man, something ain't right. Something ain't right. The fuck TMZ get the tape now? Comedy hype don't release it. They don't have, how do they get the tape? Unless they had it the whole time and just waiting to drop it. Right? And remember, they allegedly been going back and forth at it with Corey. Right? So, Yeah, man. Shit crazy, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. If I'm Corey, man, Corey, I just fall back, man. I hope he don't go, you know what I'm saying, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drought weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.